Welcome to Alignment Yoga Sculpt. I'm super excited that you decided to check it out and hope that if you're watching today, maybe you'll try the practice with me another day so you can actually feel it and experience it in your own body. My name is Marta and I'm the creator of Alignment Yoga Sculpt. Excited to share it with you, and if you are interested in taking the Alignment Yoga Sculpt teacher training, it is now available online. I've been teaching this format for the last 6 years in live venues and just recently put the program online. It's actually a lot more detail in the online version, and there's also a 100% money back guarantee to you if you are not ready to teach and if you're not finding value in the content. Low impact, high intensity sculpt class. And it's very much a yoga class. There's breath work, you can use Sanskrit, and it's a very mindful practice with weights. Breath is used not only in the yoga practice side, but also in the strength training side. It will help you and your students improve imbalances in your body, identify imbalances as well. So let's go ahead and get to it. If you are taking the class with me today, go ahead and if you have 2 sets of weight, right now I'm using a 3 pound and a 5 pound, and you're going to set them at the top of your mat, just off the mat, out of the way. And I always give the option of using blocks whenever students need to elevate their hands. This sculpt class is a level 2-3, and I do have some level 1 classes on my YouTube channel. And those are also taught in the Alignment Yoga Sculpt teacher training. Level 1 is for students that have difficulty getting up and down from the mat. And if you're interested in that level, please check out my YouTube channel and look for the level 1 course. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get going. We're going to start today's practice in heart bridge, which is a yin posture. Also could be referred to as reclined Supta Baddha Konasana. So if you have 2 blocks, bring 1 block between your shoulder blades, and 1 block is to rest your head. You might have to scooch around a little bit to find that sweet spot. And then cactus the arms to the sides. Now if this doesn't feel good or it's painful in any way, you can come off the block. I love this posture to start a lot of my just regular yoga classes, not only the sculpt classes, but it creates a lot of space where your heart resides. Gives you a lot of space to really start to breathe deeply. So I'm in Supta Baddha, my pads of feet together. If that doesn't feel good, you can extend the legs out. So let's start cactus the arms. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhaling, filling up the lungs. And open. Mouth exhale. And as the pectoral muscles start to open and the shoulders start to relax, maybe slide the hands up just a little bit. Just make sure that they're not hanging, right? Make sure they're touching the floor. So just settling into your space here, finding your breath, finding that depth of breath, the full deep inhales and the full deep exhales. Soften any tension in your eyes and your jaw. And also maybe becoming aware of any injuries that you have, anything that you might have to modify. Just be mindful of your body, any imbalances that you're working on. And we'll take 2 more full breaths here. And then being very gentle as you roll off the blocks. Go ahead and bring the knees to face the sky. You can roll off to one side and set the blocks to the side. Come back onto your back, bringing the knees into the chest. Apanasana, roll out the lower back. Maybe roll out the ankles, any movement that feels good here. And then I'll have you hug your knees into your chest. Go ahead and extend the left leg to the sky. Grab a hold of your left calf, flex your left foot, pull towards you. Starting to open the hamstrings, or maybe starting to notice, oh, that's tight. It's all right. Lower the left leg down, both hands on the right knee. We're just gonna circle it out. Both hands on the right knee, circling all the way around the right hip socket. And then switch directions. Hugging the right knee towards the right armpit, right thigh bone on the outside of the ribs. Big hug, flex the feet, strong legs. Then use your left hand, draw the knee up over the body. You can cactus the right arm to the side, but try to keep the right shoulder on the mat. If this is difficult, you can put a block underneath your knee. Otherwise, maybe a little extra left hand on your knee. And then focus your breath all along the area that you're feeling the stretch, all along the right side body. Each breath brings a little bit more length. And be careful you're not holding your breath here. It's easy to hold your breath in a twisting posture. Next, inhale, bring the right knee back, then the left knee, and we'll extend the right leg high. Right hand to your calf, gently pull towards you. Flex those feet. And right leg all the way down. Both hands on the left knee, circle it out. Just think about that you're circling all the way around that joint, that hip socket. And then switch directions. And finally hugging the left knee, so the left thigh bone's on the outside of the ribs. Big flex in both feet. Inhale. And use the right hand to draw the knee up over the body. Again, you might want to prop underneath your left knee. You can gaze towards the left hand. But be careful that you're not over twisting. Make sure the left shoulder is on the mat. Find the breath. Next, inhale, bring the left knee first, and then the right knee. You can roll around the spine, you can roll back and forth. I'm actually gonna come onto my side body and come up. And then we're gonna come into a tabletop position with the knees together, the hands as wide as the mat. Chakravakasana. Go ahead and tuck your toes under, drop your head. Find this movement from side to start. And then stir in the pot, Chakravakasana, big circles. Toes are tucked, you're pressing into the big toe mounds. Just organically moving here, switch directions. And then the next time the hips come to the heels, stay there. Press into the big toe mounds, reach forward, cupcake hands, reach onto your fingertips. And then press the chest between the gateway of your shoulders, drawing the shoulders back away from your ears. And then come up into an aligned tabletop. Let's go through some cats and cows. We'll bring the Ujjayi Pranayama, that yogic breath. Inhale, open up your heart, shoulders back. Soft seal the lips, exhale through the nose. Audible Ujjayi Pranayama. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round and tuck. An oceanic sound through the nose. Inhale, exhale through the nose. One more time. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round. Come to a neutral spine. We're going to come to a modified side plank. So slide the left foot out like a kickstand. Line the left hand with the left knee, and then the right toes line up too. Reach the right arm over the ear line and stretch from fingertips to toes. And then we'll come up so you're standing on that left knee. Bring the arms up, inhale, and then gate pose to the right. Right hand down, lift and open. Inhale up, left fingertips down, reach. So trying to get these 6 movements of the spine. Inhale up, right hand down, lift and open. Last one, inhale, left fingertips down, lengthen, and then a little bit of a stretch for the calves. So come back, right hand down, spin the kickstand back, tuck the right toes, press into your heel. And you can lift that left knee, coming back to tabletop. Swing the right foot out, line it up, modified Vashisthasana, reach over the ear line. Here we go, up to gate, inhale, left hand down, lift and open. Inhale up, right hand down, lift and open. We'll do one more time each side. Inhale up, left hand down. Last one, inhale up, right hand down, lift and open. All right, drop the left hand back down, spin the right foot, press into the left calf this time, maybe lift the right knee. All right, coming back down to tabletop, a little bit of work with the wrist before we come to that first down dog. So flip the fingertips towards you, tuck the toes too, and then just rock, lifting the heels of the hands up. And then let's hold the stretch. Then bend the elbows. You're gonna get into your fingers, and if you haven't done this, it can be pretty intense. And I'm also pressing into the big toe now to stretch the big toe and the fascia in the middle of my foot. All right, come up, roll out your right wrist, come to a fist, roll out your left, come to a fist, and then taps of the hands. And then when you're ready, you're gonna come to your first Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Set your foundation. Index fingers are parallel, unless you have some shoulder injuries, then you can point them slightly out. Root down through your fingers like little suction cups, send the hips high and pedal it out. So I always like to widen my stance here and create a little bit more space for my hips to move. Just pedal it out. And then coming to stillness, see if you can broaden through your collarbones. Go ahead and bend both knees and press the chest towards the thigh bones. And then slowly walk to the top of the mat. We're going to set up for ragdoll. So once you get to the top of the mat, go ahead and widen your stance as wide as your mat. Bend the knees and then connect the torso to the thigh bones, drop your head. All right, from here, root down through the 4 corners of your feet and find this hinge at the hips. Okay, so we're not going to go to ragdoll with a rounded back. You're going to come to it with a nice flat spine. If grabbing opposite elbows is not working for you, press into a block. Okay? Sometimes the hamstrings and the lower back just don't feel great. So wherever you are, really let gravity do the job here. Let gravity do the work. No tension in the neck. You can stay still for a few breaths or maybe some traction by clasping the hands behind the neck. Couple more breaths here. And then coming back to center, let the hands fall to the mat and then bend the knees enough so you can collect your hands, clasp them behind the back. You're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together And then fold, hinging again at the hips, keeping that lower back, the lumbar spine flat, not rounded out. Neck is relaxed. In 3, you're going to lower the hands to the lower back and then to the mat. 2 and 1 to the lower back, to the mat. Bring the feet, toes to touch, or you can have the option to bring them hip width. Go ahead and walk your hands up your legs. Coming to your first mountain pose, arms go up. Inhale. As you exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend the knees always as much as you need to here. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, set up, high plank. And we're going to do a couple vinyasa modifications here just to warm up. You can always use this instead of chaturanga too. Navel's in, you're pushing the floor away. Inhale. All right, from plank, bring your knees to the floor. Bring your hips to your heels, pressing into those toes. Press into your palms, round the back. Cat-like tabletop, hips high, heels down, down dog. All right, from here we'll flow. Inhale to your toes, exhale to plank. Inhale knees, exhale hips to heels. Inhale, round back tabletop. Exhale, Adho Mukha down dog. Again, inhale to the toes, exhale to plank. Inhale to knees, exhale hips to heels. Inhale, round all the way back up, and exhale to down dog. Inhale, this time bend the knees, look forward, step or float to the top of the mat. Fingertips to the shins, elongate, inhale. Exhale, drop your head and fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Cactus it out, exhale. Inhale up, exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale halfway, exhale, plant the hands, high plank. You can float if you're ready. This time though, we're gonna come all the way down, hinge forward, all the way down. We'll do some cobras, and you're always welcome to do cobra instead of upward facing dog. Slide the hands back, elbows and wrists are in one line, toes are pointed, knees lifted. Here we go, cores engaged. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulders back. Exhale, lower down, one rib at a time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Just to come to that height that feels really good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring the hands up. Tuck the toes, lift the kneecaps, high plank, 1 unit, downward facing dog. All right, in downward facing dog, we'll go through a couple Surya Namaskar-As. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, floater step, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands. You can jump or step. Chaturanga or all the way down. Up dog to downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, floater step. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Up you go. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, heart. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale halfway. Plant the hands. Floater step. Up dog or chaturanga. Downward facing dog. So moving on here. Inhale the right leg high. And then slowly, with mindful movement, move the knee to the nose. Hollow out the belly. Use your core. Step the foot on the inside of your right thumb. Your right knee's over your ankle. Your feet have their own lanes. Left hand down on the floor or a block. Inhale, right arm high. From here, some circles with your shoulder joint. So reach the back wall. Circle it around 3 or 4 times in this direction. And then switch directions, like you're doing a butterfly stroke, one arm. And then keep the arms at 12 and 6 o'clock. Be super strong through your left leg. Open your heart. Come back to low lunge.
Drop your left knee on the mat. Now we're gonna keep our hands down in this crescent moon version, and slowly you can move your left knee back a little bit more. Core is engaged, draw the ribs together, and press the hip points down as you lift the chest. So stay pressing into the back toes, shift back, half splits, half Hanuman. So shift the hips back, and then you might have to slide your heel toward you to square up your hips. Point and flex that foot to start, and then hold the flex, lift the sternum, and then hinging from the hips, fold. Now if your hamstring is super tight, you're gonna bring your hands on blocks. From here, come back into that low lunge, and then we'll come right back. High plank, maybe Ekapada, Chaturanga, your version of vinyasa, or you can always take it out, guys. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Here we go. Inhale, left leg high. With control, hug the knee to the nose. Up and in. Step the foot on the inside of the left thumb, and you might have to use your left hand to bring that foot forward so it's over the ankle. All right, right hand down. Inhale, left arm high. And then let's reach the back wall, circle it around. 3 or 4 times in this direction. And then switch directions forward. Holding the arms at 12 and 6 o'clock, open the heart. Come back to low lunge, drop the right knee, move your right knee back. Core is drawn in. Think about drawing the ribs together. Press the hip points down, and then lift the sternum. Moving into half Hanuman, just shift back so the right hip is over the right knee. Drag your heel toward you so those hips are square first, and then point flex. Hold the flex, lift the chest, hinge at the hips. Noticing in my own body an imbalance in my hamstrings. Maybe you're feeling that way too. All we can do is keep working. Come back through that left foot, high plank, maybe Ekapada. Go through your vinyasa, cobra or up dog. Adho Mukha down dog. Now we're going to introduce our Surya Namaskar B for the day. Inhale the right leg high. Knee to nose, and then step it to low lunge. I want you to root down through the 4 corners of your right foot. If you're gripping your toes, spread them, and bring the left leg high. Dial the left pinky toes down, and let's work the hamstring for a moment here. Fold over your right leg. Come up to the fingertips, or your blocks, again if the floor is far away. Flex your left foot, lift a little higher. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly bring your left knee to your nose. Hug it in. Inhale, press it back. Jiva squat, big twist, tap the toenails. Inhale, bring it back. With control, back to your low lunge position. Drop the left knee. This time your arms are coming up. Inhale, crescent moon. So see how I'm pressing into my back toes? You're gonna need that here. Inhale. Exhale, airplane arms, crescent lunge. Hinging at the hips, reaching forward, squeezing the pencil between your shoulder blades. As you inhale, open up into warrior 2. All right, back foot parallel the back of the mat, right toes straight forward, shoulders back and down. As you inhale, reach forward, and then we'll come to reverse warrior. Stay committed to the right knee. Inhale, exhale, windmill down, high plank. Go through your vinyasa to downward facing dog. Here we go, left side, inhale, left leg high, all the way through low lunge. All right, root down through the 4 corners of your left foot, don't grip the toes, right leg high. Fold into your standing splits. Keep pressing through the right toes. Inhale, as you exhale, knee to nose. So see how far I'm bringing the knee up? It's almost like I can stomp my foot. Inhale, right leg high, Jiva squat. Knee behind knee. Inhale, leg high with control, low lunge. Drop the right knee, crescent moon. Find length in the side body, so from the hips to the ribs, lengthen up. Here we go, inhale, airplane arms, crescent lunge, squeeze. Find length in your neck. Drop the hands to warrior two. Settle in, check your footprint. Inhale, reach. Exhale, high five the back wall for reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale, windmill down. High plank, your vinyasa. And a downward facing dog. From here, bend the knees, look forward, come to the top of your mat. With bent knees, grab your weights. All right, we're gonna start out top of the mat exercises. We're gonna start with goblet squats. So when you're teaching squats, you need to make sure that you have the right form. So I'll show you this way. You're gonna bring your feet on your mat so the toes are slightly out, pointed out. All right, you're gonna send your hips back, straight back, and then drive it up. For the arms, we're just gonna start with an isometric exercise. Press the weights together, show you this way. Send the hips back, and then drive it up through the heels. Inhale, and exhale. So isometric means you're pushing the weights together, so the muscles are activated. Just starting to warm up here. Inhale down, exhale up. So one thing you wanna look at with your squats, okay? You guys keep going. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Make sure that you're not pointing out too much, okay? You want your knees to line up with your second toe. Okay, so that's the one next to the big toe. If your knees aren't loving this, they're not feeling great, you can still do a squat. You just have to shorten the range of motion. Okay, send the hips back, chest lifted. Now watch out for any unneeded tension in your neck. All right, neck is nice and relaxed, press the legs. Down and up, down and up. Squeeze on the way up, pull up through the kneecaps. 10, 9, take the depth that's right for your body. 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and last one. All right, shake it out. So our second top of the mat exercises is going to be chair pose, and we're gonna do the shoulders. So there's quite a bit of shoulders today. It's a full body, however, we're gonna do a little bit more shoulders. So for chair pose, if your feet are together, you can sink. If they're apart, I might put a block between my thighs, so this doesn't happen, okay? All right, so from here, you're gonna find a nice deep chair, nice neutral lower back, right? Keep that neutral line, and the arms come to the sides. From here, palms facing in, inhale here, exhale lift to the sides, and then we're gonna alternate front. But both exercises, the palms are down, using slow, controlled, mindful movement, right? So watch your neck. I'm going to show you what I see a lot. I see this a lot. This is called the Pez dispenser neck. I think who was it? I think it was Amy Baker, one of my teachers taught me that. So no Pez dispenser neck. Keep your neck neutral. And if you start to feel it in the neck, drop the weights. Okay, put them down. You can always modify, right? Put the weights down, weighting up or down. We got 5 more. The breath with strength training is always open mouth. Inhale, 3 more, 2 more, last one. All right, shake it out. And let's come to the top of your mat. Bend your knees, Set the weights at the top of your mat and come into a fold. Shake your head. Come all the way up to Urdhva Hastasana, mountain pose. I'm going to show you this way. And we're just going to do some side bends. Right hand down, lift and open. Nice slow vinyasa. Inhale, left hand down and open. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana. So take your time here, nice and slow. You're going to go through your vinyasa, and then we're going to add weights to our Sun B. High plank. To downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Bring it all the way through to low lunge. You can keep your hands on the floor for this, or you can use your weights to elevate your hands. We're coming into standing split. Inhale, lift the leg high. Exhale, bring the knee into the nose. Inhale, press, knee to nose. And then we'll do 10 of these more. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the obliques. Inhale, exhale. 8, 7, use that core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more. All right, leg is high again. Micro bend the right knee. Jiva's here. Inhale, big twist for 10. Inhale, press, Jiva. 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then hold the standing splits, bend that left leg, and pulse it to the sky. So it's like you're putting your footprint on the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back to low lunge. Feet have their own lanes. Bring the weights up. All right, so let's just check this crescent lunge alignment. Lower ribs draw back. You're moving your thigh bone to parallel. From here, you're going to bring your weights to your shoulders. Option 1, you're going to toe tap and stay with the weights to the shoulders, or reach up and down, then step back to crescent lunge with a tricep kick back. Shoulders, press, or keep at the shoulders, and press. The exhale breath is when you're extending. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Neck is long. Try to find that full range of motion. 5 more. 4. And 3, we're gonna just stay with the tricep kicks back. 2 more. Last 1. Stay right here. You're hinged forward. I don't want any swinging, right? Just nice and slow and controlled. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, good job, and 1. Hands to your heart, torso upright. You're gonna open up to warrior 2. I'll show you this way. Deepen your warrior 2. I don't want any wimpy warrior 2s. Tee out the arms, goalpost the arms, and you're gonna add the leg right away. Close the book, straighten the leg. Inhale and squeeze. So the elbows and the hands touch. 10. Breathe here. The inhale is opening, exhale is bringing them together. In 5, 4, and 3, we're gonna come right into pull downs. 2, and 1. Here we go. Goalpost, and up, down, down. When you're coming down with the weights, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze that pencil. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, little break for the arms. Come into goddess squat. Sink nice and low. And you can activate this as much as you want. The more you pull your knees towards your pinkies, the more you're gonna be working, okay? Weights to your hips. Come low as you can. Chest is lifted, shoulders back. And we're gonna pulse here. Give your arms a little break. Let the blood come back down from your shoulders. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay nice and deep in your goddess squat. Bring the weights or a weight. You can drop one. Right hand. Right hand behind your right thigh. Left hand to your hip, okay? Good posture. You're gonna reach, lengthening the left obliques, shortening the right. And reach. Inhale. Keep the core engaged. So when I say that, it means to a point where you can still breathe, right? But it protects your lower back. In 8. In 7, we're gonna hold that low point, do little pulses. In 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And pulse it, pulse it. Make sure this shoulder's not dropping. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay down. I know the legs are getting it now. Left elbow to your left knee, but you're still in this goddess squat. You're gonna reach towards your left foot, pull it back and twist. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Normally a pose that I do in Warrior 2 or extended side, but really keep pulling the knees towards the pinkies. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Stay low if you can in this goddess squat. I got one more exercise and then I'll let you come up. Numbers face. Inhale, reverse fly. Neck is long. Slow on the release. Inhale and exhale. 8 more. 7, 6. If you're not shaking, you're not making changes. And 4. Slow and mindful. 3, 2, and 1. So I promise you can come up, but knuckles face me, pull it straight up for 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good job, and 1. All right, come back to warrior 2 feet. Okay, bring the weights to your heart. You're gonna pivot onto this toe, so you're in crescent lunge. From here, root down through the 4 corners of your left foot. Bring the right leg up. All right, so you're in one leg Tadasana. Stay here, figure 4, okay? All right, figure 4, flex the foot. If you're in one leg Tadasana, just find that balance. From here, bring the elbows to the sides, and find my balance, and cross. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it out. I'm gonna go ahead and have you bring your weights to the top of your mat. All right, before we do the other side, we're gonna do a little bit of core. So the option 1, you're gonna come to forearm plank, and you can stay right here, okay? Nice and strong. If you want a little bit more, you're gonna tap your hand, left and right. Reach, 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 and reach. Draw the navel in, neck is long, you got this. Reach, 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 reach. 5 more. 4, and 3, 2. Last one, you got this. Woo. All right, knees back, child's pose. Got one more. And again, you can hold this forearm plank perfectly great, or we're gonna try to keep the hips square and lift the right foot an inch, then the left. So this isn't an inch, this is an inch, right here. Lift, lift, lift. Try to keep those hips square. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Knees down. Stretch it out. And then go ahead and come up. Grab a drink. Grab your weights. We're going to go through our second set of goblet squats. Goblet squats, toes point out, weights isometric. Send the hips back, press it up. Good. So you don't have to go as fast as me. You can go faster, or you can go slower. Again, find the depth that is good for your knees. Always think booty back first, drive it up. Good. Last set of these, we're going to burn it out here. Squats are one of the best strength exercises. Up and down. You exhale, drive it up through the heels. Here we go. Press those weights. Hips back. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more. Right into it. All right, chair pose. Weights to your sides. Chest up, navel in, lower ribs back. Here we go. Inhale to the sides. Inhale as you come down to the legs, exhale up and reach. Now there's always a little micro bend in the elbows, right? You never want to hyper extend. Keep it going. Get a little bit deeper in that squat. 10. Come on, 9. Take this out of your neck. And 7, you got this. Last one, sink. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Oh yeah. All right, from here, you're gonna come to the top of the mat, bend your knees. You can push the weights into the floor and really find a great fold. All right, so keep the weights at the top of the mat. Mountain pose. Right hand down. Lift and open. Inhale up. Left hand down and open. Inhale up. Open the heart. Inhale up. Uttanasana. Vinyasa through. Again, take your time here. Work out the kinks. Halfway. High plank. In vinyasa, or just come to down dog. And just take a breath here in this perfect inversion. And we'll get the left side. Here we go, guys. Inhale, left leg high. Low lunge, standing splits. So if you use the weights, use them on this side. All right, little micro bend in the left knee. We're going knee to nose. Inhale, knee to nose, hug it in. Inhale, knee to nose. We got 10 more. Press, exhale, knee to nose. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, press. Exhale, twist. 9 more. Inhale, twist. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right, a little bit more. Bend your right leg. Footprint on the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Bring the weights to your hips, and then find your perfect crescent lunge, right? Lower ribs back. Here we go. Hands to your shoulders. Tap. Stay here or press. Shoulders, tricep. Shoulders and press. Right here. Slow on the negative. So the negative is when you're bringing your hands back to your shoulders. Right? Slow, controlled movement, low impact, but I bet I have your heart rate up right now. 5 more. 4, 3, in 2, we're gonna just hang out in the triceps. Last one. Here we go. Triceps, hinge forward, draw the ribs together or lower belly to spine. 10 and 9, 8. So the full range is pressing the weights up as far as you can and then slowly releasing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring the weights to your heart. Open it up to Warrior 2. Again, no wimpy Warrior 2s. A beautiful Warrior 2 that's aligned and deep. Left knee tracks over pinky. Okay, tee it out. Right into close the book. Inhale, open. So see how my weights and my elbows are touching? 10. Just make sure the left knee is tracking over the left pinky side. It doesn't come out over the toes, okay? 5, and then we'll go right into pull downs. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Inhale, pull it up, and squeeze. Up, squeeze. Chest is lifted, squeeze that pencil. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good job, and 1. All right, goddess squat. Do a little bit abbreviated version here. Come really low, knees track, pull them back towards your back wall, and pulse it. Let the blood come back out of those shoulders, and pulse it. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Bring the weights to your left hand behind your thigh, right hand to your hip. Core engaged, ribs together. Reach and up. Reach and up. Keep that integrity of your goddess squat as well. 9 and 8, we'll do those pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold the low and pulse. Keep the shoulder open. Pulse it here. Low. Knees moving. Hang on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Come into that nice goddess squat. Right elbow to your knee. Hold that. Reach towards the right foot. Pull it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time, we're just going to come back to Warrior 2. Pivot, one leg Tadasana. Again, stay here or come to your figure 4. Think into the hips. Always flex that foot. Rotators here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, shake it out. Grab a drink. Bring your weights to the sides of your mat. I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't done any biceps yet. So we're going to integrate those into our core section. We're going to start in a seated position. This mat keeps scooching. And I want you to sit with up your heels. Grab underneath your thighs and get that nice posture, okay? So you're going to be able to stay right here. And then if you want a little bit more, you can lean back a little bit. We're going to go through a series. I'm going to bring my 5 pounds. You're welcome to use 3s or not at all, okay? From here, feet on the mat, bicep curl, right here. Keep the elbows into your sides. And we're going 10 here, 9, 8, 7, 6, in 5, we're going to add 1 heel at a time. Last 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lift right, lift left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. In 5, we're going to do both. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Both. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. For this next one, I'm going to give you a couple options. So you can simply hold boat pose, right? With a nice long spine, you come up to boat, hold it here. All right? Or you're going to reach towards the front of your space, draw the knees to your nose, and then bring the weights to your heart. Low boat. Inhale and exhale. Again, you can hold it right in boat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Set the weights down and come into a little ball. So we got one more. We're going to do some obliques. And I like to have the feet down because I really want to get the rotation. So I'm going to switch it out though. I'm going to just use one of my 5s. All right, on the sit bones, find that rooting down, heels down, okay? Hands to your heart. You can lean back. You're going to be big twist, big twist, big twist, okay? If you want, you can lift the feet, but I want you to isolate the obliques. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good job, and 1. Woo! All right, go ahead and come onto your back. I am going to move my 3s out because I'm going to use my 5s the next time. Come onto your back. Maybe do a little roll on the spine. We're going to come into some bridge lifts. Okay, so set up bridge. Feet hip width. Fingertips should be able to just touch the heels. All right, you're going to bring your weights. And again, that's optional. To your hips. You can hold the ends of them. Keep your chin up. And we're just going to inhale down, exhale, lift. Now keep the knees parallel to the ankles, so you don't want to pop them out, okay? Straight up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. We're going to hold the high point. 2, and 1. Hold the high point. Bring the weights or your hands straight up. All right? You're going to bring your weights to your chest and then cactus it out. They don't really touch the floor here and the hips stay high. Shoulders, press. Shoulders, cactus. Now don't lose those. The hips are lifted. Shoulders, cactus. Shoulders press. Gravity keeps winning, right? So keep lifting the hips. 5 more. 4, get those hips high. 3, 2, last one. All right, extend the arms straight up. You're gonna lower the hips and skull crush. So you can push the weights together if you have heavier ones. You're gonna tap them behind the head and bring the hips down for 10. And up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, set the weights to the sides or out of your way, because we are done. We are done with them. Set them to the top of the mat. I'm going to have you go ahead and come into, let's go ahead and come into downward dog for our cool down. Set up down dog. And just relax here. Inhale the right leg high. Bring the right knee to your nose. Set it into low lunge. We're going to come to that crescent moon pose again that we did in the beginning. This time we're going to integrate a quad stretch. So from fingertips to the ground, walk the hands up. And if your knees are sensitive, you might need to put something under your knee. Okay? From here, you're going to press the hip points forward, fully engage, no lower back issues. And then you can keep your right hand on your knee, bring the left foot up, and grab it either with one arm, left hand, or, sorry, I'm getting a Charlie horse, or both. The idea is to stretch the quadricep from all those squats we did. And then go ahead and release. Let's come into pyramid pose this time to stretch your hamstrings. So come up. You're going to bring the right hip back, the left hip forward, and fold. From here, go ahead and just step it back to down dog. And then we'll set up for the other side. Inhale, left leg high. All the way through to low lunge. Drop your right knee. Walk the hands up to your left. Press the hip points down. All right, so you can keep the left hand on your knee. Grab the right foot, pull towards you. You can stay right here or grab it with the left hand as well. Releasing the foot, pop up, pyramid pose. So you can shorten up the stance as much as you need to. Square up the hips so your sacrum is flat. On this one, it's pulling the left hip crease back, right forward. And again, as always, anytime you need to elevate the hands, use your blocks. From here, step the feet together. Fold forward. Come into a little ball. And then all the way onto your back. Knees into the chest. Just a few finishing poses. Bring the feet down. You have the option to come to reclined half pigeon or hug the baby. I don't really know what this is called. If you know what this is called, let me know. So figure 4, right foot over left, flex the foot, pull the knee towards the front of your space or front of your mat, and you can grab the knee, thread the needle, right? Make sure this right foot's flexed. So from here, you can stay here. Or you can grab a hold of your right leg like the baby. Right knee goes into the right elbow crease, left elbow crease, and left or right foot. So it's like you're holding the baby. So you can stay right here. Right? You want your head down, you don't want your head up. You can stay here or maybe extend a little counterbalance with the left leg. Take what you need here. And then slowly coming back to figure 4 prep, and we're going to come to a supine twist here. So from the prep position, slide the right knee over, cactus the arms, let the knees fall to the left. And come back up, switch it out, set up the other side. Left over right, the ankle clears, the foot is flexed, either thread, grab the shin or the thigh, or find that baby. Hug it. You can stay with the leg bent or straight. So this side I actually should use a block because my head's not comfortably reaching the floor. Coming back to figure 4 prep. Slide the left foot up and over, cactus the arms, lengthening the left side body. Wherever you're feeling that intensity, that's where you send the breath, right? Find those spots that are kind of resistant or tight. That pathway to the breath is so hard to find. That is your mission. And then go ahead and come back up to center. Bring the knees into your chest, Padmasana. And then just extend the legs up your imaginary wall, rooting down through every vertebrae. And the final asana before Shavasana, or whatever final asana you want to come into, is dead bug. Grabbing the insides of the feet, bringing the thigh bones to the outside of your ribs, pull down. That feels really good. And then if you'd like, you can rock from side to side. When you're ready, come into your final asana. Of course, Shavasana is always available to you. If you have a wall, you can do legs up the wall. Supta Baddha, that posture we started in. Today, I'm feeling a little tension in my lower back, so I'm going to come into a pose where you bring your feet as wide as the mat and bring your knees to touch. Very soothing for the lower back. And then maybe check in with your breath. Bring a hand to your heart and a hand to your belly. And just observe your breath here. Coming in and out. And just noticing the quality of your breath. Noticing still tension that's hanging out maybe in your eyes or your jaw, and let that go. Wherever you are, please take your time in that final asana. It's the time in the practice. If you're a yoga teacher, you know this. It's the time in the practice that sort of integrates the entire practice. Even though you were working really hard, I still want you to leave feeling rejuvenated, feeling that you're going to make better decisions about what you eat, what you do for the rest of the day. So if you want to stay in your final asana, just turn me off. If you're ready to get on with the day, find your way into a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, bring the hands to your heart space. Truly grateful for each and every one of you. Thanks for showing up, checking out Alignment Yoga Sculpt. Please let me know if you have any questions. Be happy to talk your ear off about it. And thanks for showing up today. Bringing your thumbs to your third eye, your center of intuition and light. May there be peace in your minds and may there be peace in your hearts. Namaste.